At your tables, my friends, you have an envelope. And I'm going to ask you not to get ahead of me because we're going to walk through this. There is an envelope, and if you will get that envelope, you're going to find an opportunity to be a real shareholder for life. Now, the first thing I'd like to ask you to do is to fill out the name, address, your email, your phone. You may want to put a slash by your phone and put your cell phone. Remember when we used to go to the bathroom and nobody's phone rang? Put your cell phone in there. They may need to reach you. And your church, why do they want your church? If they want to contact someone in their church, it would be nice for them to know that you, a shareholder for life, are part of that church. And then we're going to have an opportunity to give. Now, the person who wants to write the $700,000 check, you just write all over this thing. You just don't worry about lines. You just write all over it. But here, your gift tonight, and if you would like to make a one-time pledge, here's the place to put the amount in. And if you want to make a monthly pledge, $1,000 a month, $500, $250, $200, $100, $50, $30, $42 a month to be the $500 gift of life. Or if you want to make an annual investment of this amount, you can do the $700,000 every year, or $50,000, or $25,000, or $10,000, $5,000, or $1,000. And then if you have a gift other than that, if you have any stock that may have come back, or whatever, we don't talk about stock. Land is something else that's good. And if you want to do an automatic debit. Now this is, remember, they depend on these gifts every month. This is the life's blood of their ministry, so the automatic debits are wonderful. And then if you want to charge your credit card, and many of us do now, put our gifts on our credit card. Here's an opportunity. With your credit card, the number, and you have to sign. I learned a long time ago I shouldn't do something that I'm not willing to, I'm not going to ask you to do something that I'm not willing to do. So it's time to get out our checkbooks, my friend. And I'm going to write a check with you, and I'm going to help you with every line. So don't get ahead of me. You might put the wrong amount in that amounts column. March the 18th is the date. And you can make your check payable to Women's Resource Medical Centers. Now, I see some of you getting ahead of me to that amount. Now, let's talk about that amount. Now, this is where you can be creative. You can move your decimal over a couple of zeros. You can add zeros, but this is the place to be creative. Do not forget to sign your check. Now, since you wrote such a large check, you have to write it in your journal. And then you want to return your card and your check to your envelope. And I didn't ask you, Esther, do we want them to leave it on the table? The baskets will be coming around for you to deposit your envelope in. And if you have any comments on the back, if you have any thoughts about anyone else who might have $700,000, please put that on the back. I know this is a heavy message. I know that some of you are a little surprised, and some of you are wondering what's happening in your area, and I hope you'll take the time to find out. But as you leave tonight, I want to ask you to remember two things. We win. Why do we win? First of all, because we're on God's side. I think it's the funniest thing in the world that we win just because we're the only side having babies. It's just a matter of time. Thank you.